Welcome to another FretTips board meeting. This second rundown is featuring the Aquamarine board. It's a surf rock pedalboard I use with the Beach Boys Surf instrumental band. It's one of 3 boards for the band, and this one is by far the most versatile. I usually pair it with a standalone Fender tube reverb unit, which I currently do not have at home to show you the full combination of tones. I use the board with the Fender Deluxe reverb or Princeton reverb. To showcase the tones, I will be using a PRS 305 with stock single coils and an Illich noiseless system in the back. Now the looper side of the Digitech Trio will take care of looping duties. Unlike a standard pedalboard rundown, I will do this one from the back, starting at the end of the signal chain. And at the end is the Mr. Black Deluxe DeluxePlus, a vintage sounding reverb tremolo combo pedal set to a medium speed tremolo for chords and a long reverb with a high mix, providing ambient reverb to give chords some pad-like texture. Next up is the JHS Panther Cub, a Bucket Brigade analog delay with tap tempo. I'm usually already using high levels of reverb from the standalone Fender reverb unit, so the delay is set to 2 to 3 repeats to retain clarity and give solos some extra width. Before the signal hits the delay, the Alexander Pell's equilibrium set to harmonic tremolo gives it some swirl. I like to use it as a quasi-phaser or Leslie simulator for some trippier ska and reggae moments. Check it out. To provide higher levels of dirt, the T-Rex Dr. Swamp is set to 2 levels of gain, with the lower side for rips and dirty chunky rhythms and higher gain side for soloing. It's so good I actually have 2 of these. This is the V1 and the second version is on the Sapphire board. Let's have a listen. The RYRA Klone, RYRA stands for Rock Your Repaired Amp. The Klone is by far my favorite dirt pedal. I have another one in black cherry on the amethyst board. It feels like steroids for a guitar tone. I like to run it into the Dr. Swamp to give it some extra push, but standalone it adds low gain, crunch, and clarity. Finally, at the start of the signal chain is the Walrus Audio Deep 6 compressor. When I need polished, even rhythm work, I kick this one in. It's quite transparent, and I add some more attack to it to add percussiveness and keep it fairly low, a tad above unity so it doesn't dip in the mix. Okay, not in the signal chain, but an important part of tone is the modded single button foot switch for the Fender amps. It keeps the amp reverb always on, which I set to 0 when using the standalone reverb unit, or fairly low when I'm using amp reverb, and use the Mr. Black Deluxe DeluxePlus for deeper reverberations. I also have different tremolo cycles on the DeluxePlus and the amp. Everything is powered by a Cox DC5 power supply, wired up with summer patch cables with Hi-Com pancake plugs, and the board itself is a Pedal Train Metro 16 with a hard case, and the cables are Seafoam Lava retrocoils for input and output. So that's it. Thanks for meeting the Aquamarine board, and if you have any experience with any of these pedals, put it in the comments below, and hit those like and subscribe buttons. Stay tuned for more fret tips.